Well, hello, Barrett students. Welcome to the third quarter Reading and Honors Virtual Assembly. We're excited to be back with you to honor some of our outstanding student work academically, outstanding attendance, and many, many honors beyond that. So we'll get to some of those academic honors in just a little bit. We'll go through our photo montage of all those honors. I do want to provide an update on the Principal's Reading Challenge. Do you remember what it was? It was to read for 2 million minutes between September and the end of May. My pie chart right here in beautiful, full color, vivid. Look at that. You're over 2/3 of the way, close to 3/4 of the way there. And I know we'll give Ms. Shaw the graphic to upload so you can see it better than the paper, but 664,000 minutes remain. So we read for a total of 317,422 minutes during the month of March. I'm positive we're on our way to beating that for the month of April. And then the month of May, we had 664,583 minutes to complete during those 2 months. Just a little increase from March. We'll be over that hump. We'll make our reading challenge and we will have Reading Fun Day. I do know Dr. Conch is working with a few of our parent PTA volunteers, planning out an amazing Reading Fun Day. I heard something about even a dance party to be involved in Reading Fun Day. Put your dancing shoes on, start dancing around, get excited, get happy, get pumped up. I have a feeling we're going to make it, but it depends on you, Barrett students. Turn in those reading calendars. I think we're posting the May reading calendar on the Barrett website now and distributing paper copies in classes. Awesome, awesome stuff. Incredible. I have some very exciting news. I know some of you have already heard about this. Do you remember this? The volcanic exploration drone. Some of our 5th graders worked with Ms. Cohen and Dr. Sullivan planning this use for Orion spacecraft technology. Very creative, very thoughtful, very practical, life-saving technology going on here. We did win and get the most votes for our video promotion. And what's even better, NASA chose a high school level entry to win, a middle school level entry to win, and an elementary entry to win. Not just based on the number of votes, but based on the use of technology. And I'm excited to announce to you, Barrett's entry won the elementary competition. This is fabulous news. Congratulations to Kate, Jackson, Eric, and Stevie, all of whom worked very hard on this design. Great, great stuff. We'll hear more about the official award, press release, all that great information. I know that'll come up really soon from NASA. So get excited, get ready, get pumped up. This is late breaking news. We just got it overnight. So I know there's more information to come. As usual, or as I did last time, Kid President's Guide to Being Awesome. Plenty of good advice for living. One thing to think about, be less busy and be more awesome. That's strategy number 4 for awesomeness. This is an incredibly busy time of year. Your teachers are working hard. They're getting you ready for end of the year assessments and concerts. We worked really hard to get ready for the musical that the 4th and 5th graders presented just last week, which was incredible. So there's a lot of stuff going on. And 5th graders are getting ready for outdoor lab overnight. Everyone's getting ready for Barrett Creates next week. There's a lot going on. Don't forget to take time to be awesome too. With all that said, let's recognize some of our super awesome students. Ms. Shaw, go ahead and roll that photo montage.
Bear Ate Your Sandwich by Julia Sarcone Roach. By now, I think you know what happened to your sandwich, but you may not know how it happened. So let me tell you. It all started with the bear. The morning air was warm and bright when the bear stepped out of his den. He stretched and sniffed. The scent of ripe berries drifted toward him and led him to a wonderful discovery. After a berry feast, the bear curled up in the sunlight and listened to the buzzing of the bees. Before long, he was asleep. By the time the bear opened his eyes, the buzzing had become a rumbling. He was being quickly swept along like a leaf in a giant river. The forest disappeared in the distance, and high cliffs rose up around him. Once the rumbling stopped, the bear found himself in a new forest. It was like nothing he'd ever seen before. This forest had many great climbing spots. The trees were still itchy there. There was good bark for scratching, and the mud squished nicely under his feet. There were many interesting smells in this forest, but some of the tastiest ones had already been found. Nice kitty. Leafy green smells led the bear to new fun, and that is when he saw it. There it was, your beautiful and delicious sandwich, all alone. He waited to make sure no one saw him, not even the sandwich, before he made his move. It was such a great sandwich, the bear loved it. But just as he was almost finished, he heard, sniff, snuffle, slobber, snort behind him. He had been seen. The bear was so surprised that he ran out of the park and down the street until he spotted a very tall tree. From the top of the tree, the bear could see his forest. It was time to go home. The waves rocked the bear, and he began to doze. When he opened his eyes, he heard the breeze in familiar branches and the birds and bugs' evening song. Well, the bear made it home just fine. So, that's what happened to your sandwich. The bear ate it. I saw it all. I tried to save your sandwich. I was able to save this little bit of lettuce here. The bear dropped it as he ran off, but I couldn't save the rest. I'm sorry to have to tell you about your sandwich this way, but now you know.
Ruff, 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 ruff.